If you play Doom, you're probably greeted this morning when opening Steam by a lovely little gift of a 12 gig update, and if you're like myself, this is a little bit annoying. See, the thing is, I actually have really bad internet, so a 12 gig update is like a 7.5 hour download for me, and when I woke up and I was like, hey, I'm going to play some Doom today, by some coincidence, after not playing it for 2 weeks, I decide, when I wake up this morning that today's the day I want to play it, and no, there's a 12 gig update. And I'm not going to lie, when I first saw it, I had to sort of rub my eyes a bit and be like, have I woken up yet? Is this a real thing? Yeah, it's a 12 gig update, but I've looked into it and I did want to sort of clear some things up, as well as talk about what the update actually offers, so yeah. So before we even get into this, I want to say sorry for reusing gameplay. Unfortunately, I only have like one clip or one session's worth of gameplay currently, and I would have recorded some more, but you know. So yeah, sorry about reusing gameplay, but anyway, so I wanted to clear something up about the update itself. So, for starters, it's 12 gig. Now, yeah, you still need to download 12 gig, and it's still going to take you 12 gigs worth of download time, so if you have bad internet, unfortunately, that's how long it will take. But I want to point out that if you are reading about space, hard drive space, that isn't actually going to fill up 12 gig of hard drive space, because I only have like 130 gig left as of making this video, so if you are worried about that, then I should point out that with the way Steam works with updates, it doesn't just sort of add new content and update what needs to be fixed. If there's a certain part of like a certain file, or like a certain file in a folder, it has to replace that entire folder basically. So even if it's like a 1 gig file which has like one line of script changed in it, it has to completely replace the entire 1 gig file just to update it. So the thing is, although this update does add new content, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't updated it yet just because it's taken so damn long, but I have looked into it and I can't find anywhere that says, or anyone who said how much it specifically is, but I can tell you now that it isn't 12 gig. You do have to download the 12 gig just because of the way Steam works, but a lot of that space, a lot of that data it's downloading is just replacing pre-existing data on your computer, so it still sucks because it is still a huge update and it will take a while to download. But if you were worried about space, then fortunately, although it is adding new content as well, so it'll probably be at least sort of 2 or 3 gig, maybe even a little bit more, but it's not going to take up as much as you might be worrying about. But what content actually has been updated? So I'll try and find a link to the patch notes. Honestly, I couldn't find any. The best I could find was just a video uploaded to the Bethesda channel, but I can't find the damn patch notes anywhere. But I'll try and link those in the description if I can find them. But from what I can tell from community like forum posts, they're making a lot of general bug fixes and general lighting fixes as well. Apparently there's some glitchy lighting going on which I hadn't noticed, but you know, general bug fixes, optimizations, the usual stuff. But as far as actual content goes, they're actually adding some stuff. They're trying to bring more people to the multiplayer. They've added a couple new game modes to the multiplayer. So they've added a domination style game mode where you have to sort of hold an objective. You go there and then like you try and hold it basically. And I know I've not played a ton of the multiplayer, but there is already a domination mode in there. I have played that one, so it's slightly different in that it's basically one mode, I believe, one area, and you've got to like hold it, sort of like King of the Hill and domination mixed together. And they've also added a one flag capture the flag mode. So instead of going to the enemy's side of the map and taking a flag and bringing it back, there is one flag in the middle of the map, and you've got to go to it and then try and take it back to your place without being killed. They've added a ton of new snap map features as well, some smaller things like some like jump pads and stuff like that, but they've added this whole new section called hell modules. So they've added hell modules. I believe that's something which the snap map community has been talking about. I don't really know. Again, I've never really made snap map maps. I've played them a little bit, and honestly I need to play more Doom, and which is why I was planning on playing today, because I finished the campaign twice and I've put about an hour into the multiplayer, so I do intend on playing more, but at the moment I'm not going to be able to do that this weekend because of this fucking massive update. But yeah, so Snap Map has had a bunch of updates, has added a ton of new content into there, which, I mean, it's cool to be fair, right? Like, I'm not going to complain about that. The biggest thing for me is just the fact that it's going to take so long to download this massive update when probably at least half of the update isn't even, like, is already on my computer. It's not even stuff that needs downloading, it's just added time for me. But it is cool. They've added a couple of game modes to the multiplayer, and it is cool that they have added in a bunch of snap map content as well. So honestly, those are the main things. A couple of small things, again, talking about the health themed modules in the snap map. I guess they weren't there before. Like I said, I haven't really done snap map, but those are there now. So if you want to make a hell based map, then that's going to be much easier now. And a ton of things like UI improvements apparently. Also, the weapon wheel is now customizable. They've also added a new demon you can play as in the multiplayer called the Mancubus. So mostly the bigger things are the obviously the optimizations and bug fixes, the 2 new game modes, and then basically just a whole ton of content added to Snapmap, as well as some functionality improvements like the customizable scroll wheel, or weapon wheel I should say. So yeah, I mean, there's some good stuff, don't get me wrong, this is good stuff, it's added content, there's never really anything wrong with added content, and it is cool that they are doing that, but I don't know, I feel like the 12 gig update, and to be fair, I wouldn't necessarily blame Bethesda for this is just the way Steam works with its updates, so I guess really this is Gaben's fault, but yeah, I don't know, I have mixed feelings on it. I do like that they've added more content, but I guess I'm just salty about the fact that I've had to take the time to download this. I'm sure after a couple of weeks when I'm playing it, I'll be more into that, but yeah, the biggest thing for me probably is the whole Hell module thing. Like I said, I've never made any snapback, so it doesn't make that much difference to me, but now that I'm starting to download them, it is cool to have that whole extra style of snapback available. But that's going to do for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, a like would be really appreciated, and if you want to see more, be sure to drop a sub. Other than that, mine's EA, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, guys.